I'm testing the worst rated internet recipes. The catch? I'll be serving it to my friends who have no idea what's coming.
I want everyone to know that this was the worst version.
On today's episode, I'll be making Jamie Oliver's jollof rice. West Africans take their jollof rice so seriously. So seriously that this version of the jollof rice went viral for all the wrong reasons. Jollof rice is to West Africa what biryani is to India, risottos to Italy, and paella to Spain. This recipe is like showing up to a family reunion with a store-bought potato salad. Sure, it's food, but grandma did not make it. Buckle up because this jollof drama is hotter than the peppers in the pot. A lot of jollof experts weighed in to express their disappointment. This recipe was grubbed from the internet. It was nearly impossible to find. There's not one step in this recipe that is closely related to the way jollof rice is made. Jamie Oliver declared a national war. We're gonna start off by seasoning our chicken thighs with white pepper and coriander. Not traditional, but since we're just using to season the chicken, we'll let it slide. If any West African aunties saw the lack of seasoning on this chicken, I think I'll already be canceled. And now we're gonna sear our unseasoned chicken. We're already starting off rough because this is not enough seasoning. I'm trying to scoop up all this white pepper and coriander from this bowl because we don't have much to work with. I've ate plenty of jollof rice. I've never seen it made like this. Now that both sides are brown, we're gonna put it in this pan. And now we're gonna go finish cooking this in the oven. We're gonna add 600 grams of cherry tomatoes on the vine. I don't know if Nigerians or Ghanaians do that, or any West Africans. And now we're taking this back to the oven for our cherry tomatoes to get perfectly blistered. This is where the recipe goes off script. There wasn't a clear instruction on how to cut these onions. Going with our best judgment, we crushed these garlics to help them cook and infuse better, but the recipe actually asked for whole garlic cloves. I've never added this much parsley stock to anything, so here goes nothing. I just know the West Africans are fuming right now because this is an abomination. Maybe we have hope. We normally add a significant amount of heat to our dishes, and I know West Africans love to cook with their pepper sauce. I'm worried for this recipe. Now we're gonna add chicken stock paste for the flavor. Normally this gets roasted slowly in the oven for all the sugars to caramelize and everything to melt together, and then you puree it to cook it into a pepper sauce. I've never in my life seen it be done this way. And now we're gonna add tomatoes, because why not? I'm worried for my guest because she will be extremely disappointed. There's no thyme, there's no Maggi, and there's not enough peppers in this pot. This smells like boiled onions. I've seen the real jollof process up close and personal. I don't know if it's all that parsley stock, unroasted tomatoes, raw onion, but something about this does not smell appetizing. Now we just let it cook, hope and pray it comes together. Here goes nothing. The update is it still does not smell good, but it's cooked. I'm assuming all the rice is on the bottom. This looks a little mushy. And now somehow I'm supposed to fish out all these parsley stalks. Ideally, I would have tied them together, but nowhere on the recipe was that instructed to me. Let me taste it, because I also realized we never added salt because the recipe did not ask me to. It's not jollof, it's not bad. I would eat this, but I still want some salt. For the safety of everybody, I'm glad this recipe is off the internet. It's like if a jollof and Spanish rice had a baby. The genetics went more towards the Spanish rice. As one lucky person eating this Scotch bonnet because it's just still sitting out there. I will say it does taste better than it looks, but it is nowhere close to jollof. I'm just gonna try to fish as many of these out, but West Africans are gonna be so upset. I just wanna say I didn't create this recipe. I'm just a messenger. And now we add some parsley because Jamie Oliver felt like it. Again, not a jollof ingredient. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never seen that done before. Now we're gonna top it off with some chicken. And trust me when I say if you show up anywhere where West Africans are with this version, you'll be politely asked to leave. And you'll be roasted in the group chat after. This recipe should have came as a warning. Now we're gonna squeeze a bunch of lemon just to make it better. And like I said, it does taste better than it looks, but it is not jollof. If there's anyone who'll spot the chaos in this recipe, it's my friend Elise. She's a Ghanaian descent, and I'm pretty sure her first words were jollof. Let's go see what she thinks. happy to have you here.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
I know you're Ghanaian.
Yes.
I know you know how important jollof rice is.
Oh, of course.
So I went in the internet and found this recipe.
Okay.
And I knew I had to make it for you.
I'm so excited. Thank you.
All right, are you ready to try it?
Yes.
Close your eyes and I'm gonna bring it right here.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Wow! This is fantastic.
How does it smell?
Fragrant, beautiful, like home. And the chicken and the tomatoes, this presentation is crazy. Yes, very correct.
Does this remind you of what your mom would make?
Yes, absolutely, like legitimately, like this looks so good.
I'm not West African, so I did my best.
I believe in your skills.
All right, I love how open you are to this.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Girl, come on!
You approve?
I approve. You've done a wonderful job here.
Does it remind you of what you grew up eating?
Oh, absolutely. I definitely think even with you not being from West Africa, I still think you captured the flavors and just like everything about the meal. You did it justice.
Does it taste smoky?
It's got the tomatoey flavor, which is obviously the staple of jollof. And then I'm getting a little bit of garlic. I think that's, common. We got the onions in here. It's fantastic.
If you had to leave me a review online, what would you say?
Mimo has made the most fantastic version a non-West African can make. She has put the time and the effort and the care into every single ingredient that she poured into this meal for me to have here today. You're getting a strong 4.
Okay.
Yeah, girl.
Oh my gosh, I was so nervous. Okay, let me read you some comments people left on this recipe. This dish is a culinary equivalent of a fake ID. 1 star. I have had airline food with way more flavor than this. 1 star. Flavor, non-existent. Spirit of jollof, missing. My appetite, gone. Shame overflowing.
Here's what I'll say to these individuals who have left their thoughts. I think sometimes a recipe can be presented, but it's up to you to really figure out what needs to be done. Everyone's gonna have their different preferences and their different palates, this, that, and the third. But I think giving it an honest try, doing what you've done here today, they can relax. That's what I think.
What if I told you this recipe was made by a British chef named Jamie Oliver and was one of the worst rated recipes on the internet?
I changed my complete opinion. I want everyone to know that this was the worst version of jollof. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna be genuinely honest because I think I'm a lot more apt to being open to people trying to make things that I'm used to making, if that makes sense. Now, this being from Jamie Oliver is hilarious. I think the biggest thing for me was the whole cherry tomatoes being on there, but I thought it was like a cute garnish. Like I wasn't gonna be like, get the cherry tomatoes off. Things can look cute, that's fine. I think like if you're comparing it directly to what like my mom would make.
Does this remind you of what your mom would make?
Yes, absolutely, like legitimately. If you're comparing it directly to what like my mom would make or someone in Ghana or Nigeria would make, then yeah, you're gonna have a kind of hard time. I definitely think even with you not being from West Africa, I still think you captured the flavors and just like everything about the meal. But I stand by what I said. People can relax.
You're way kinder than a lot of the West Africans.
We're known to be a little judgmental. It's true, it's true.
You still give it a 4 out of 5?
Let's bring it down. We're gonna bring it down to like a 2.5.
So you were lying to me.
But let it be known, the 2.5 is because I now know that the individual who made the recipe
It's not me.
is not me.